Come on. Everyone, pick a comfortable pose. Close your eyes. Back straight. We'll do a small conditioning. Back straight. Eyes closed. Shoulder relax. And normal breathing. Being aware of your inhale and exhale out. Simply stay there. Each and every individual will bring their attention back to the breath. No breath should leave you without your attention, without your observation, without you being a complete witness of it. Simply be aware, be watchful. Try not to move your body too much. Keep yourself as still as possible. Namaskar, your palm, Atmanjali Mudra. We'll chant A, U, Ma combination together. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. One last inhale. And now exhale, bow down, bring your forehead towards the ground completely. Bend forward. And with inhalation, slowly come up and gently open your eyes. Okay, come on. Let's start with the Surya Namaskar. First we're going to do some Kriyas, okay? Of course, we're going to do Surya Namaskar. So today we're going to do half an hour just for the Surya Namaskar. And then we're going to cover some question and answer. I'm going to explain you some alignment techniques. Okay, come on. Let's keep your back straight. Eyes closed. Shoulder relax. We'll start with the Kapalbhati. Simply pay attention. Try not to open your eyes. Relax completely. Just being aware of your inhale and exhale out. Simply being attentive of your breath. And now we'll start with the Kapalbhati. We'll go at our own pace today. Take a deep breath in and begin for the next 1 minute. Continue. One, 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 one. Continue. Try not to move too much. Keep yourself as still as possible. Last few rounds. And now relax completely. Now simply pay attention to the natural breath again. Simply watch that incoming and outgoing breath, being totally aware about it. Moving towards the second round of Kapalbhati. For the next 1 minute, take a deep breath in and begin. Exhale. One, one, one. Continue. Last few more rounds. And now simply being relaxed, pay attention to the natural breath, being aware of your inhale and exhale out. After every round of Kapalbhati, you become more aware of your nostrils and you simply watch your nostrils with full awareness. Try not to move. Let's go for the last round of Kapalbhati. Keeping your eyes remain closed, taking a deep breath in and begin. Exhale. One, 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 one. Continue. Now relax completely, being aware of your natural breath again. Simply watch your breath. Keeping your spine straight, try not to move, please. Let's go towards the Bhastrika Pranayama. Taking your arms beside your shoulder without opening your eyes. Inhale, both arms up, raise your arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue at your own pace, everyone, for the next 45 seconds. Fast, slow, steady, whichever you like, just at your own pace. And now relax completely, being aware of your inhale and exhale out. Just pay attention to the natural breath. Simply being as still as possible, like a rock. So you have some more attention over your breath movement. Moving ahead towards the second round of Vastrika, taking your arms beside your shoulders again. And now inhale, both arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Continue this at your own pace. Few rounds. And now relax completely. Place your palms on your knees or your thighs. Pay attention to the natural breath again. Now moving ahead towards the last round of Bastrika. Take your arms beside your shoulder. And now inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Continue at your own pace. Last few. And now relax completely. Place your palms on your knees or your thighs, being aware of your natural breath. Inhale and exhale out. Simply watch each and every breath with full attention. And now simply keeping your eyes slightly, you can blink your eyes and start opening them. Okay? Come on. We're going to start with the standing pose. We'll practice Samastitihi. We'll do the grounding first, and then we'll start our Surya Namaskar practice. Okay? Come. Feet together, toes together, heels together. Everyone. Now. Yeah. Toes together, heels together. Now. Everyone shift your body weight to the front of the foot. Yes. Come in the center. Don't move your arms too much. Don't move your palms. Keep it steady. Keep your palms as steady as possible beside your thighs. Come in the center and lift your chin up. Look forward. Look straight. Shift your body weight to the back of the heel. Come in the center. Shift your body weight to the right edge of the right foot. Come in the center. Shift your body weight to the left edge of the left foot. Come in the center. One more time. Shift your body weight to the front of the foot. Come in the center. Shift your body weight to the back of the heel. Come in the center. Shift your body weight to the right edge of the right feet. Come in the center. Shift your body weight to the left edge of the left feet. And come in the center. Now, everyone stay as still as possible. Try not to move even your finger. And now feel and be aware of equal weight distribution on both the sides. Equal weight distribution on all four directions. A good grounding. Let's start with Surya Namaskar. You don't need to be too intense in the first two rounds. Raise your both arms up, look at your thumb, and stretch your spine up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Complete bend forward. Those who want, they can take the feet apart. Stay there. Keeping your palms right in front of the feet and focus upon the breathing for inhale and exhale. 1, 2, stay there. 3, 4, 5. Now start walking back. Come on your knees. Very good. Inhale, arch your spine, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, hump your spine round. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, hump, go down. Continue this few more times. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. Now with the next exhalation hump, go to the downward facing dog with the heels up. Breathe there. 1, 2, long and deep breath. 3, 4, and 5. Now slowly start walking towards your palm, keeping your palm right in front of your feet, and start focusing upon exhalation. Keep focusing upon exhalation. Stay there, everyone. Just be aware of your own practice. Listen to the instructions carefully. You can close your eyes and watch your breath. And now, feet can be together. Raise your arms up from the side. Look at your thumb. Stretch your spine up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lower your arms beside your thighs. Samastitihi. Once again, Ekam inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Look it up towards your thumb. Exhale, complete forward bend, Uttanasana. Now, inhale, take your both legs back into plank position and drop your knees down, cat and cow pose. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. Inhale, arch. And exhale, hump. Continue this few rounds at your own pace. Just be aware totally. And with the next exhalation, go to the downward facing dog, lifting the knees up, come on your tippy toes. Make sure your heels are pointing up towards the ceiling, focusing upon the length in your spine. Stay there. Extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now start walking forward again towards your palm, keeping your palm right in front of the feet. If you want, you can take your feet together. Focusing upon exhalation, few rounds. Now raise your arms up. Look at your thumb, stretch your spine upward by pulling the belly in and pressing the palms, index, middle, and the thumb. And now lower your arms by side. Now, next 2 rounds, I want you to practice on your own and I will watch your alignment. In cat and cow pose, only do 3 rounds of cat and cow. Arch 3 times, hump 3 times, and downward facing 5 breath, not less than 30 seconds. Start. In downward facing, stay there for 30 seconds by counting 5 deep breaths. After the round, just make sure you have a good grounding again. Try not to lose the balance. And then start and begin again. Those who have finished too early, stay into Samastitihi by distributing the weight in all 4 directions. Just pay attention towards inhale and exhale out, keeping your arms beside, being aware of your each and every inhale and exhale out. Make sure the weight is distributed in all 4 directions. keeping yourself as firm as possible. Now, let's moving ahead towards the next one, into Surya Namaskar Vinyasa B. Now, if you can, contract your throat slightly and do Ujjayi breathing if you possible. Now, bend the knees, push the hips down, and now raise your arms up, lean forward into Utkatasana. And breathe from the throat. Like yesterday, continue. Few more rounds. Breathe from the throat. And now bend forward, go complete forward bend. Now, inhale. Keep using your throat, taking your both legs back, drop your knees down. Inhale, arch your spine up. And exhale, hump your spine back again. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. Inhale, arch. And with the next exhalation, hump, go to the downward facing dog again. Go. Stay there. Now everyone, try to press your heels towards the ground. Now take your feet in a V shape. Bring your right foot forward between your palm. Bend the front knee. Raise your arms up. Look at your thumb. Yes, stay there. Now focus upon exhalation completely and taking your leg back into cat and cow pose. Continue. Inhaling, arch your spine up, and exhaling, hump your spine. Few more rounds. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. And now take your leg back and push again to downward facing dog. Breathe there. Bake your feet in a V shape. Bring your left foot forward between your palm. Bend your front knee and raise your arms up. Look at your thumb. Look up. Stretch. Use the belly. Use the strength. Don't lift your back heel. Now lower your both arms down, taking your leg back into the cat and cow pose again. Inhale, arch your spine. And exhale, hump your spine again. Few more rounds. Inhale, arch. And exhale, hump. And now tuck your knees in, tuck your toes in. Go back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Go. Keep pushing your hip up towards the ceiling. Stay there. 1. 2. Deeper breaths, please. Use your throat if it's possible. 4. 5. Now, bringing your right foot, left foot forward. Yes. Inhale, bend the knees, go into the chair pose. And now, lower your arms by the side, Samastiti. Like what I said yesterday, don't go, you have to go into the Utkatasana a little deeper. Second round. Ekam, inhale, go into the chair pose, Utkatasana. Doi, exhale, go into Uttanasana, forward bend. Trini, head up. Chatwari, walk back into knee position. Inhale, arch your spine. Pancha, exhale, hump your spine again. Chatwari, inhale, arch. Pancha, exhale, hump. Chatwari, inhale, arch. Pancha, exhale, hump. And now shut, go into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing. V-shape the feet. Sapta, take your right leg forward. Veerbhadrasana A, look at your thumb. Ashtau, exhale, both arms down, lower your arms down into Majrari Asana again. Inhale, arch. Dasha, exhale, hump. Nava, inhale, arch. Dasha, exhale, hump. Last one. Nava, inhale, arch. Dasha, exhale, hump. And Ekadasha, go towards the downward facing. Stay there. V-shape the feet. Take your leg forward. Left leg forward. Raise your arms up. Look at your thumb. Stretch. Use your front thigh muscles. Trayodasha, go into the cat and cow pose again. Drop the knees down. Inhale, arch. Chaturdasha, exhale, hump. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hump. Inhale, arch. And exhale, hump. Go to the downward facing dog again. Try not to be in rush in your mind. Try to be with easiness, relax, calm and composed, and simply watch your prolonged inhale and exhale for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly start walking forward towards your palm. Go into Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands by the side of your thighs, Samastitihi. Do the grounding again. Yes. Some of you have removed the grounding completely. Just find the grounding again. Share the weight in all 4 directions. Stay in the center. Now, last Surya Namaskar for today. Everyone will go at their own pace. Whenever you're ready, you can start. Make sure the cat and cow pose will be done by 3 times. Inhale, arch 3 times. Exhale, hump 3 times. And by the time of 3, you can go to the downward facing. If you make your spine mobile properly, there will be no compression in the spine ever. After finishing, make sure you stay into Adho Mukha Svanasana for at least for 30 seconds or more for deep 5 breath using your throat, keeping your neck relaxed. Ujjayi breathing. Slightly pulling your belly in into Adho Mukha. Stay there. Once you finish, everyone will stay into Samastitihi, keeping your palms beside your thighs, and stay in the posture as still as possible. Try to avoid any sort of movement and being still in the body fully and completely. Stay there. Being aware, inhale. Being aware, exhale. And now, slowly, you can sit on the ground. Those who have finished, just sit on the floor, keeping your spine straight. Okay, great. So, today we're going to do a Q&A session. So, Ashtanga Surya Namaskar, we are practicing this month. Every month we practice something different. Okay. Previous month we were doing hip opening. Before that, we just learned traditional Surya Namaskar and the different types of beginner series. Earlier, before, we were just practicing basic alignment, and then so on and on and on. So there are different asanas, different approach, different methods, different ways, but a simple same goal in every asana practice. Okay. What is that same simple goal of every asana practice? Is to be simplify the methods of keeping the physical body fit. Okay. We try many ways to keep ourselves fit. You go to intense dieting, you go for the cardio running, you do the swimming, this sport, that sport, but the goal is to purify the internal organs, to make the internal organs function well, and then you don't get close to the sickness or a disease or any chronic pain in the body. Okay, either it's related to the muscle, joint, or any part of the area. Okay, so we need to keep it as simple as possible. That's why the yogic practices. Okay, why we are picking Ashtanga this month is Ashtanga. What is the meaning of Ashtanga? In Yoga Sutra, Ashtanga means different. Here, the Ashtanga means 8 limbs. Okay. So in 8 limbs, you need to purify the 8 parts of different body. It's not only about the physical aspect, not only the physical 8 limbs. Okay. Internally, your senses. Ashtanga is a very dynamic movement. Right now, you are only practicing just the bodily movement. When you start intensify your practice, you also have to do drishti, nasikagra drishti. When you are downward facing, when you are bending down, you will only focus on your tip of the nose. For example, when you're raising your arms up, you will only focus on the center of the eyebrows. Okay. And then there are bandhas. You're going to contract your belly. You're going to contract your anus. You take your chin to the chest. And then, of course, Ujjayi. So 3 things and then asana. You will not have a time to think of anything else. Okay. So that's why Ashtanga practice. So, of course, it's easy to do philosophical reading. I mean, it's not easy to establish that knowledge of what is right and wrong. It is easier. But in Ashtanga practice, we need to have a good motive. So I need to explain you the motive why you are practicing it. So the motive of Ashtanga is to be not just to get the knowledge from the books, is the wisdom of being aware of your own self. So if on your mat, you are thoughtless, if you are just one-pointed, doing one thing again and again, and then you will see in the day-to-day lifestyle also, you will not be easily get distracted and your willpower will improve. What is the willpower? I want to avoid certain food, you avoid. Immediately avoid. If you want to avoid, for example, if someone is forcing you for alcohol, you don't receive, you don't approach. So that power of willpower where you have the firmness and steadiness, what you want, what is your likes and dislikes, and what is your beliefs and non-beliefs. So that is what they say in yoga. Instead of cutting the branches all you have to do is to cut down the entire route. Okay. You are trying to fix small problems. Okay, today I will do this dieting. Today I will do that form of exercise. Today I will just buy a good chair to give more lumbar support. What are you doing? You are just cutting some branches. Don't worry. The branches will grow again. The problem will go again. Don't solve the small problem. Solve the big problem immediately. Okay. The big problem is your ego. The big problem is that you are not steady in your mind. Ashtanga makes you steady. Samastitihi makes you steady. So every day Ashtanga practice. Okay. Ashtanga practice. Right now you are just doing very basic. Okay. Ashtanga is very, 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 very advanced if you go into the depth of Ashtanga. But of course, we are here to explore. I'm not going to exploit you. I give you full opportunity and freedom, what you will like, where you would like to proceed further. But I will give you the light. You can take it further if you want. Now, alignment. Why we are doing, some of you who have practiced Ashtanga in the past, they have seen that I have changed a little bit. I'm not allowing you to do some push-ups. I don't know if you have done it or not. But instead of the cat and cow pose, usually they are Chaturanga Dandasana. Many of you don't have enough strength right now to do that sort of push-ups. Every time you have to do 5 push-ups in the postures, and it gets very tired. So this week I just allow you to go very easy, but the next week we're gonna apply some Chaturanga Dandasana, push-up position. Okay, but the spine need to be supple. Spine need to be like a water. Easily it needs to be flow. There should be no blockages. Okay, then it becomes very easy. Now, some of you, because this is the first week, I'm not here to forcing anyone. I want you to explore, observe, pay attention, whatever you like or don't like. From next week, I'm gonna point you like very harshly. You're doing incorrect. Okay, sometimes you have to just listen and so you just have to focusing upon what asanas you're doing. Okay, and in Ashtanga practice, make sure you are always focusing upon your feet position. If your feet are not correctly placed, you can immediately create a pressure on your knee joint. And I think some of you might already experienced it if you're not placing your feet correctly, because there are a lot of postures where standing series we are doing this month basically, where you're keeping your feet widely apart. Okay, if you're keeping your feet widely apart, you can create the pressure on the knee joint. So what you have to do, you have to practice micro bend. So there are 2 types of people in the class. I mean, 2 types, basically 3, but 2 types. One who are very flexible and one who are very stiff. There will be somewhere in the between some people, but either there's this extent or that extent. So those who are very flexible, okay, I'm not going to call out the names. The joints are also flexible. So flexibility does not even lies in your hamstrings. Some people are born flexible with the joints. So your elbows are hyperextend. Your knees are hyperextend. You can turn your neck in all sort of directions, but that is very dangerous. Okay, so you have to, these type of people, these type of students, they have to take one step back. So instead of going fully forward bend, you just have to take one step back. I'm going to show you now. And for the other extent people, those who are stiff and rigid, you have to take one step forward instead of taking one step back. Being too stiff is also a problem because you're compressing the nerves and the muscles are holding that blood circulation and not letting it pass through the entirely, or the pranas. And same is different for the flexible people. The pranas are getting accumulated in one place because that place is too flexible and you have no control over your energies. It's just flowing everywhere. Okay, so never be too side of extent. Find the balance. That is, the balance comes from Ashtanga because it gives the flexibility, strength, and stability. Okay, Surya Namaskar gives you that stability. Surya Namaskar gives you that sense of attitude, Aishwarya Bhav, detachment, full power. Okay, so these are the attitude of Ashtanga practices. Now, we're going to discuss some few questions. If you have in your mind, you can ask here. Okay, of course, I don't know all the answers, but if I know anything, I will respond to it. If anyone has some question, they can ask.
Anuji,
Who's this?
this is Purnima.
Yes, Purnima.
In Trikonasana, when we turn one feet 90 degrees, how about the feet position? Is it like a perpendicular or it's like a 90 degrees?
Good question. Yes. Trikonasana, toes pointing forward, always in the front, as I explained. And the right feet is going towards the right side. So, usually when you're practicing, this is the position should be like. So, okay. So, this is your feet. You take your feet 4 feet distance apart. Now see this. Can you see this line?
Yes.
Okay. So the middle arch of, okay. Can you just mute yourself? So middle arch of my foot of the left and the right are in the same line. Okay, you can see that. Now this middle arch and this middle arch in the same line. Now when I turn out, what I will do, I will take my right feet out. So my right heel is in line with the middle arch of the left foot. If I want to explain you even much further in detail, for example, my half of the foot is on the floor, half of the foot is on the mat. Same here. Okay. Now, if I'm going to turn my right feet out, my half of the heel is on the floor, half of the foot is on the mat, and half of the foot is on the floor. Same with this one. So this gives you the line. Now, some of you are might practicing like this, taking the right foot forward, taking the right foot back, or taking the heel towards the same line with the heel. That is the misalignment for the hip. So always find a line where this foot arch and this heel in the same single line. You understand? You're getting my point, what I'm saying here? Huh?
Yeah.
So this is how you're practicing Trikonasana, and then you are going forward. Because if you take your feet forward or back, you are misaligning your hip position. Your pelvic is going to rotate to the right or the left side. And that is going to be little difficult. Now, this same formula will apply to Parshva Konasana. If you are practicing Parshva Konasana with the arms out, keeping your hands down, keeping your right knee bent, and extending the left arm side. Same formula. All the asanas which has prasarita. Prasarita means wide opening of the legs. Same formula will apply. If you practice with the formula, the code of conduct, you don't have to worry about. That is the beauty of formulas. If you're finding the answers with your own, if you want to make your, first you have to make your own formula. Then you're going to do a lot of mistakes. If there is already a research on it, just stick with it. Okay? Formulas are going to make it easier. So this is how you weigh whenever you practice prasarita. Both the feet should be parallel. Another important point in prasarita is another mistake which I've seen in a lot of students in the past and also in your class, in this class as well. Many of the students, because they have no stability in your inner thighs, because you have a lot of pressure on the lower back, your lower back is very stiff. The people who have a stiff lower back, they will always keep their feet like this. Always. Because they can only take the support from the IT band. They cannot take the support from the inner side of the thighs. And in that case, you always have to make it more further. See, when you make it further and you press the knees back, immediately your inner thighs gets engaged. Immediately it's get engaged. Sometimes you don't even need to do asana. Sometimes you need to just stand in the posture and you will start seeing the effects. That is the beauty of the alignment. Okay, so Trikonasana, that's the way you're going to practice. Clear, Purnima?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Sir, this is Ashok here. I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, you ask us to sit while sitting on the mat. You ask us to sit straight with the back alignment straight, right? So when I
Yeah.
tried to do that, I was like, when I try to engage sitting, in the stiff, in a straight position, I
Hmm.
get tingling on my, like the spine and burning sensation on the back actually. So I was not able to sit for even a minute. So how to, you know,
I'll tell you how to do it. So I don't have the bolster over here, but if you have a bolster or a cushion, always try to pick up the height. Now this is also the formula people can use, those who are working on the chair or those who have a job which is totally depending upon the sitting. Always try to sit on the height. Why? For example, imagine this is a bolster, this is a cushion, has a height, slightly firm, not too soft. Okay, do not pick up from uh, IKEA. So just cross your legs and then make sure your knees are falling down towards the ground. Okay, can you see this? See this from the side.
yes, sir, I can see that one. Yeah.
Falling down. Now,
Yeah.
what is the difference in this and the on the floor? I'll tell you. When you practice on the floor, my hip will go in because I don't have a habit of tucking it out. You understand? The moment you sit with the less elevation, you're going to compress the tailbone in. It starts going rotating inward. So that is why it is always recommended for the beginners to practice always with Vajrasana. Because why? Vajrasana will not allow you to round your spine. So instead of Sukhasana, master Vajrasana. If your ankles are stiff, put some bolster over here. Imagine this is a bolster or a cushion and just sit over here. Then your ankles will be free. It will not have a pressure. Okay? Got it? Ashok ji?
Yes.
Anuj, while doing Adho Mukha Shvana, we have to breathe through the belly or through the
Who's,
chest.
who's this?
Manikandan,
Ah, Manikan. Both. Yes. While?
breathing in Adho Mukha Shvana, we have to breathe in through belly or through chest.
No, no, no. See, I'll tell you what. In yoga practices, especially the asanas, you always need to use your chest, your lungs. There are very, very few asanas like Viparit Karni, and there are two more asana, Matsya Asana, where you only use your belly because these that are Kriya. Every yoga asanas, just name it. Every yoga asana you imagine in your head right now, excepting two or three, you are going to use your chest all the time. Okay? Never use your belly for the breathing. The belly always engage. Because if you are breathing from the belly, it means you are focusing upon letting the prana go towards the abdominal region. And that is not the goal of the asanas. Asana always want to shift your prana from apan to saman to udan, upward, upward. You have to create the pressure upward. How will the lightness will come? I don't know if some of you experience it or not, or might be too early. Those who are practicing for a few months, they might experience. Your body becomes lightweight. Your weight will not change, but you become very light. Have anyone experienced it? Anyone? Yeah, some of you. Good. Why? For example, a hot air balloon. If you put the flame in, if you're creating a pressure upward, the thrust will start going up. Okay, so always use your chest in every asanas. I'm just getting it clear. Never use your belly. I will tell you which asana you need to use, but usually I'm not going to teach that in the class, but always use your chest. Okay?
One question.
So we have
As
to
we
pull
are
the
doing
belly in.
Bhastrika,
Hmm?
Anuji, we have to pull the belly in while doing Adho Mukha Shvana.
Belly will naturally come in. When you are practicing with the chest, belly will
Okay.
naturally come in. Because see, the belly pulled in is also different for some people. Some people think this is not the for my observation, this is you will see, oh, this is not enough pulled in. or your observation, you will see my belly, oh, it's enough going in. So everyone has a different understanding of pulling the belly in. So never focus upon pulling, how much you are pulling in, how much you are bending forward, how much you are arching back. Focusing upon how your awareness is, how your experience is coming in. For example, if I'm bending, like holding my ankle and touching my forehead to the knee, I still don't get any experience because my body is flexible. So I need to work on other aspects. And some people, they are so they are focusing on to pushing their ego too hard to reach to the goal. They always try hard and they don't get any experience because they are only fighting the battle in the head. So whenever you are in downward facing dog, never focus on pulling in, never focus on touching the heel, just focusing upon breathing on the chest. The rest of the things will fall into your lap. Okay. Yes, who are asking something?
Sailaja.
Yes.
Yeah, when we are doing Bastrika, that we have to do the ocean breath or regular breath through nose or.
Nose.
As I observe you, when you are doing, breathing out, you're, I'm observing you as you are doing ocean breath.
No, because I'm speaking. That's
Okay.
right. Whenever
Okay, normally we have to do through nose only.
you to the
Okay.
nose. Okay, when you're using, always use the nose. All the kriyas of yogas, again, I want to summarize. Every yoga practice, never use your mouth. Never. Always use your nostril. Why? Because the nostril has the process to clarifies the different parts of the brain. It first goes and oxygenate the brain, then the nasal passage, then the sinuses, and then it goes back towards the system. While in the mouth, it immediately goes inside. It skips the process. Okay, so when you breathe through the nose, what happens is you are elongating your breath. You are making a long journey to make. But while with the mouth, immediately you will get filled up.
Best time, best time to do the pranayama and Surya Namaskar, please.
Who's this?
This is Preeta. This is Preeta.
Best time to do pranayama
Pranayama and Surya Namaskar.
whenever you are feeling good. Do it.
Yeah, it's
Even
like before dinner or after dinner or something like that. Is there any restriction? Because yeah.
if you do it if you do after the meal, you will immediately start feeling bloating, so you won't be able to do it. So whenever the belly is empty, now that is also different for other people. Okay, like some people, it takes them 4 to 5 hours to digest, to let the food go to the system and go back, and if you are eating a non-veg, it's going to take, like, you should practice after 9 hours usually. But
Okay.
if your
The
food
reason is yeah.
if your
The
food
reason
is
is
light,
class is at 7 o'clock. So I usually have my dinner early, but so I shouldn't be doing this, or after the class I should go for dinner, right? Because
after the class you can go for dinner.
okay, so we shouldn't be doing this like with the full stomach.
Yeah. No, don't stop. See, right now the time is such. Even if you make a little contribution, it is going to help you. Even if there is a slight food in the body, the rest over, you haven't went for the loo, you can still practice because you are getting some benefit out of the movement of your body. So I'm not giving any restrictions. I don't want you to believe any one system. Just explore what works for you. Okay.
Okay.
Experiment
Okay.
on
And
yourself. If after the food you feel lot of dysregulation in the body, make some changes. Find different time to consume the food.
okay. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone else?
Kavita here.
Yes, Kavi.
I just want to know, can you share some hip opening asanas from all direction of it?
I'll send you the Zoom recordings we have done the last month. You can do that Zoom recordings. There are a couple of videos I will send you. Okay. And
I have attended.
where is Lakshman? Where is Lakshman? Lakshman left already? Okay. Okay, Lakshman is not here. Oh, Lakshman is here. Yeah, Lakshman, can you send the one of the videos to her? Last month?
I have a proper Excel file. I can even share with
Okay.
you.
Yeah, Lakshman is a very well sorted guy. He will help you out. Okay, he will send it on the group.
The last month series I have with me.
Okay.
I just want to get something else, some more from you. For him.
That is sufficient for you right now, because I've
Oh.
seen you also. There are some pressure on your joints, so don't do too deep hip opening, because it's going to create some pressure on the joints. So keep it relaxed, keep it easy.
Anuj, I am audible?
Yes, Shashiji. Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So I think now things will move better. Yesterday I was unable to join.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Good.
I have a question.
Ah.
Hi, Anuj. Swati here. I have a question related to my pranayama breathing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think by 4 I'm already like breathed in fully. I'm not able to balance it out with 6. Like by 4 I'm already like breathed in, and I'm able to breathe out till 6, 7, 8. But the breathe in, I'm holding it up at 4. I don't know why.
Yeah. So do 4 and 4. 4-ish.
Okay.
Master that first. Okay.
Okay. And the same thing when we are saying that I think I'm not even like half the length of what you guys are doing. Like
Don't
when,
never compare. Okay. Just enjoy your own process. Wherever you lie or stand, just enjoy that process. The process needs to be enjoyable. Okay.
yeah.
Goal is not important. So what you can do, practice 4 and 4, and do more number of rounds, more repetitions.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Shilpa here.
Shilpa, yes.
Yeah. I'm having pain in right knee. I was already experiencing on and off since last 1 year. So when I do my practices, sometimes it is totally relieved. Sometimes I get it. So do I need to take some special precaution while doing this?
You need to take a very big precaution, which is called the awareness.
Okay.
If the thought comes, you will have the knee pain. You will lose your awareness. Okay? If you are present in the moment, you will not lose it. You will be there back again. Okay? So be in the class, be in the present moment.
Fine.
Okay? I think that is enough. The basic questions we answered. Let's leave it for the next week also. And I think that many of your answers will get dissolved when you are in the practice, when you're enjoying the practice. Your answers your questions will get resolved by itself. Okay? So do everyday practice, be consistent, and yes, do your homework for the next 2 days. Okay? Saturday and Sunday, do your practice. Don't leave, not even Sundays. Do your practice. Pick the yesterday's class, and do the yesterday's class. Okay? Tomorrow and day after. And do your pranayam today, send me on the group, and I will see you on the next week. Okay? Thank you.